Chiefs Eagles in the Super Bowl. I'm wearing a robe. Had my Gauntlet team bounced. Got dusted in DFS. Got dusted in Pick'ems. It's time for a classic portfolio review. Let's do it.
I suffer from a debilitating condition known as atropic chokitis.
Peter's one of the greatest depositors I've ever seen.
Trust the process. Let's go. Let's go.
I got auto matched with Lenihan. This is bullshit.
If I just go the other way in that 66, I win all the money. All the money.
If I had 150 lineups, I'd win too.
Process over results.
Illuminati make a bitch go crazy. I don't know which one of these my baby. Bust down AP, 35 bullets to your head like KD. Bust it, bitch go bust it. And I had 10 pints with me in Russia.
Hey everyone.
You can turn off the stream right now if you think I'm drafting a big board team on January 27th. You can leave. Ruben, is nice seeing you. Good morning and goodbye. Playoff Rondo, good morning and goodbye. You can get the fuck out of here. There will be a time and place for big board streams. That time and place is not now. If you want to watch someone draft a big board stream, you can go watch Davis Maddock, who has a video that I believe is up on his YouTube channel. He went live head-to-head with the Eagles-Commanders game to draft a big board team. I am not there yet. I explained it on After Dark on Saturday. I will get there, but I have to take my obligatory drafting break every year. I got to recharge my batteries. I don't know who the fuck these rookies are. Maybe at the end of the stream, we can look at some ADPs. That's as much as I'm willing to promise. I'm absolutely not drafting one of these. However, the contests look cool. It's not just the big board. There's a little board. There's a bigger board. There's the biggest board. There's a war room. There's plenty of things, and I will get there. But I have appointed Davis Maddock and many other best ball thought leaders to carry the drafting torch for me right now. Many will accuse me of not being willing to be in the trenches. Davis will say I don't want it enough. He's absolutely correct. I do not want it enough. What's up, Chad Candles? Our defending BR champ from the divisional round. What's up, Steve? What's up, Dan? Yeah, no way. I'm wearing a fucking bathrobe. Do I look like someone who's about to draft a big board team? I just had a flashback. I think was it my first big board team last year when I looked up Google image Dylan Laube, and I was like, this is the guy that the leg up ranks are making me select. Yeah, exactly. No, this isn't robe wearing attire. You're not getting me on semantics. There's no boards being drafted, and don't say war room either. Yeah, EV drafting now, I would be the one giving the EV. I would be the one giving the EV. Look, I do have a pair of pants on. You know, I shouldn't reveal this. I should keep everyone wearing, but I do have there. I think you got a nice shot of my balls there as well. So enjoy that. You're not going to get a big board draft, but you just saw a shot of my balls. Thank you, David. David's been on a heater. I believe you tagged me on Twitter. You won something, right? You won something. Should I get bathrobe merch? Third in the Wildcat for David. Congrats, man. Congrats. Ooh, no Bo Sox is down worse than me. Heater blew at my house this weekend. Got a team to one playoff finals, but even if I win, I'll be down money on this fiasco. Man, my heart goes out to you. There is nothing worse. You know, it's one thing if you have a planned expense. You're like, I'm going to buy this thing and I'm going to squirrel money away and then I'm going to buy it. Like, that feels good. You're like, I want a gazebo in my backyard. And you save up and you buy the gazebo. I don't know why I'm thinking about a gazebo. It just seems nice right now in the middle of winter. But there is nothing worse than an expense that comes out of nowhere. I had a few of those at the beginning of the summer last year where my entire air conditioning unit had to be replaced. And this fucking AC company held me over the barrel. It's the worst, man. It's the worst. Yeah, I don't know. Every time I sit down for these Monday streams, I'm like, it'll be a chill stream. I'm wearing a bathrobe. I got my coffee. It'll be chill. And then the second the cameras come on, I get angry because someone thought I was going to draft a big board team. Let's pour some coffee. I feel like I need some coffee and some ducks to center me, to anchor me in the moment. There's some ducks. All right, now let's get some coffee. I'm like Trey Palmer. Woke up pissed off this morning. Can you guys hear the ducks? Yeah, there we go. I can hear the ducks a little bit. Yeah, man. Sad the season is over too. I think what it is for me, I was trying to think about this the other day because about why I don't feel like the hunger to draft right now. And it's not because I'm burned out per se. I think I'm just like an all or nothing guy. Like when I'm in the thick of the season and everything's rolling, you got all your shows each week, you're trying to max all of these contests, you're playing DFS, you're building out your pick'ems, I'm writing my stuff for the newsletter, you got everything on your plate, you're juggling it all, and you just rolling. You're like, another week, we're vibing, let's go. I think it's like I don't do like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, where it's like, oh yeah, I'll draft some teams. It's like, no, if I put myself into the big board matrix right now, I'm not coming out of it. I'm trying to protect myself because once I go down that rabbit hole, I'm not coming out. And I know I'm going to go down that rabbit hole. I just want it to be a little bit later. But I will say, after a few week break, this show at this same time, obviously portfolio review will morph into Best Ball Breakfast again, and we'll get rolling there. But Underdog, they're sick pups. They're sick pups. They launched those contests simultaneously with the NFC Championship game. I think it was a social experiment. I think they did that to see if anyone would be sick enough, mentally ill enough to fire up a live stream concurrent with the NFC Championship game. And they found their mark. I'll show you who it is too. They were trying to figure out who could possibly be sick enough to go live against the conference championship game. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find them. Let's put myself there. I'll show you. You guys might not know who this individual is. I'll find him. This man. This is, if you want big board content, this is your man. Subscribe to davismatic.com or whatever the channel is. That's your big board thought leader. All right. What do we want to do? Did you guys see this? You want to see my heartbreak on my Gauntlet squad? Let's go. Best ball sweats. See that question mark down there? Best ball sweats? No. I'm not advancing in the Gauntlet by 0.6. 0.6. I'll show you what happened. Devastating. Absolutely devastating. I knew I had a good chance in my pod. A lot of teams were dead. You can see here, 2 teams had 0. A bunch of teams in the 30s, some 40s. And then up here, little old me, 88 points. Patrick Mahomes hits my lineup over Jaden Daniels. I was not expecting that. I think Daniels had like 26. I'm like, all right. But Patrick Mahomes hits the lineup. Barkley's 30 points hit the lineup. Fucking Isaiah Pacheco sitting in the cuck chair watching Kareem Hunt. I have Xavier Worthy. I had Xavier Worthy. If you would have told me Xavier Worthy puts up 19 points and Travis Kelce does nothing, I would have said your boy is skipping into the Gauntlet finals. Hollywood Brown, 5 points. DeAndre Hopkins, nada, 0 points. So this team that got me had the Mahomes, had the Barkley, and then their McLaurin plus Hunt was better than my Xavier Worthy plus Pacheco plus Hollywood Brown plus DeAndre Hopkins. Disgusting shit. This would have been a pretty good team in the finals. 6 live. It would have been 5 Chiefs, Mahomes, Pacheco, Worthy, Brown, Hopkins with Barkley. That would have been a pretty good Gauntlet team. Nope. Lost by 0.6 points. I'm not tilting. It's great. I'm happy for this guy, Nerd City. Sure, he's a great dude. Very happy. I'm always happy for other people when they win. Like when Chris won last week. I didn't even get to pull that up on stream. Did I get to show you guys that one? Where is this? Where's this one? Yeah, let's go back and do portfolio review 2 weeks ago. See? When I had 113.08 points and got second place for $0, and Chris had one more point than me and got $8,000, I was happy for him. I was very happy for him. I wasn't mad at all. I thought he deserved it. I was really happy for him. Playoff Rondo, how would I know this? How in God's name would I know the answer to, do I have any idea what percentage of lineups in the final will have less than 5 actives? How would I possibly know this? Numian Hope, I am going live at 10 a.m. If you can have those TPS reports and a comprehensive data analysis report of the Gauntlet finals on my desk. I know they haven't processed yet. I know the stat corrections haven't even finalized and that the teams haven't moved on. But if you could get me the percentage of lineups in the final that will have less than 5 actives by 10:12 a.m., my audience demands it. Thank you very much. Will Liam be okay? I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be okay. You can never take away 3-time best ball champion for him. No matter how many times the Bills blow it in the playoffs, he will always be a 3-time best ball champion. He'll be fine. He will be fine. I just poured some coffee. I'm doing good. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. Just a little riled up. Love the vibe today. I definitely feel like I have big old men on his rocking chair on his front porch saying, "Get off my lawn" energy. Man, yeah, Davis and Liam stream. That'll be good. You think Liam dodges that one? I think I did see Liam posting a photo of the drop. Man, that was such a frustrating game. I was tilting my face off with how many times they were running that version of the tush push. And the announcers are like, Josh Allen likes going off the left tackle. And it's like, yeah, you know that. And so does the Chiefs defense. And so does the entire stadium. Why are we continuing to do this over and over? I'm not like whatever the tush push and people wanting to get rid of it, but just from like a football standpoint, and when you have Josh Allen, I don't know why you don't spread it out. You spread it out, unpack the box, allow Josh Allen to go Superman and run in against a lighter box if he wants, or I don't know, maybe pitch the ball to fucking James Cook, who's your best player right now. The lack of usage of James Cook down the stretch was so insanely tilting. Not even close, the best player on the field for the Bills yesterday, James Cook. Just ripping off big play after big play. 8.6 yards per touch for James Cook yesterday. Wasn't on the field for that final 6-play drive. What are we doing? All of those short yardage, failed QB sneaks, and you have James Cook, who is a fucking monster out there yesterday, and you're not using him. That pissed me off. I ended up going dark for a little bit. Yeah, it ended up not being too bad. It was only like 25 minutes that I had to catch up on. Yeah, I mentioned on After Dark that the Bills game was going to fall right during April's bedtime. And so I went dark for a little bit, but it ended up not being too bad. You guys want to look at people wondering about battle royale teams? this is the thing. Like when you play these short slates, and it's part of the reason why I don't go super hard at them, because there are going to be combos that you don't get access to, and it's going to feel frustrating. It's going to feel tilting. It is what it is. I didn't play a ton yesterday. I did 30 drafts. Ended up doing like a couple in some of the smaller. Of course, had to get my Deposit Kingdom drafts in. First place, solo ship by a good margin there gets the Barkley cook. And so, yeah, I mean, that was a very hard combo to get. I don't think I had a single Barkley cook. They get Barkley at 1-1, and they get James Cook at pick 8. Don't know what was going on in that room, but it happened. AJ Brown at 9, Zach Ertz at 16, Jalen Hurts at 17, and then Mac Hollins. That was a 6 scroll down pick there. A 6 scroll down pick at 24. So you got to give him some kudos there. But yeah, that's what happens in these short slates. That's why they're not my favorite thing. I'm not a PTP bro. The 4-person drafts are fun in that they go by really fast and you can rip a bunch off. But yeah, it's hard if you do a bunch and you're like, well, I never got access to a Barkley Cook combo. It's like, well, yeah, that's like you know what you're signing up for when you play. There's no rules that someone can get access to other people taking quarterbacks ahead and pushing a guy like James Cook down. Is it dumb by that draft room? Absolutely. But you kind of have to know what you're signing up for when you play these short slates. Let's see who won the Deposit Kingdom Weekly League. Shout out to me finishing in 31st place. Oh, do you know what I'm down by? I saw whoever won the Deposit Kingdom League, they tagged all of the established the run content creators. I think someone pulled this in the Discord. Let me see if I can find this link. I was cracking up at this. Yeah. This person, I don't care, but it's just funny. They tagged Silva. So this person took down, or not, they didn't even take it down. They got 3rd place. Who is this? They got 3rd place. M. Wallington got 3rd place in my contest and shouted out Evan Silva and Drew Dinkmeyer and Adam Levitan. I think the only person even remotely affiliated with the ETR ranks on this is Leone. This guy doesn't even follow me. This guy's playing in my contest, getting 3rd place. This fucking realtor, Matthias, a great Vancouver realtor. This guy's probably bros with John Warner. Oh boy, this is probably John Warner's buddy. They're probably out on the ODR, ripping knuckle pucks, talking about BRs. This guy shouts out Evan Silva for finishing 3rd place in the Deposit Kingdom contest. That's incredible. That's incredible. Shout out to Evan Silva. Couldn't have took 3rd place in the Deposit Kingdom without your 200-word matchups column. Unbelievable. Congrats, bro. That's taking the higher road. That's being the bigger man right there. A lot of people would go on a rant and be pissed off about not getting credit about someone finishing 3rd place in your contest. Not me. I'm the bigger man. I just say congrats, bro, and move on. That man looks like a crypto hat. This guy, man. What? We got to recruit this guy to the Deposit Kingdom. You know how they say no one cares about your fantasy team? Evan Silva sure as fuck doesn't care about that fantasy team. I might though, Matthias. Here's the deal. You come into my chat, you give away 1 YouTube membership, and you say thanks for hosting such a great contest with Underdog. Was honored to get 3rd place. Sub to the Badge Bros. Sub to Pete Overzet. You become a friend for life. We welcome you into this community. Matthias could be an incredible community member in the Deposit Kingdom. We're over here with open arms, just waiting for him. He's not even going to get a like from Evan Silva on that tweet. He's not even going to get a like. It's sad. It's sad. I'm here, Matthias. When you're ready, I'm here. Give you a big hug. Should we call him? It's too early. It's 7:20. But if you did need to call, I could call Matthias live on. If I was doing this show later, I would give him a call right now. Should we try it? Fuck it. Let's try it. Hope I don't get charged extra for this. British Columbia. Of course, my service isn't working. One sec here. Let's get this guy on the line. I sometimes don't get service in my basement. I'm trying. One sec here. Hang on again. This has to go through. Come on. Here we go.
Hi there, you reached Ty. Just leave a name, number. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, Matthias, this is Peter Overzet. You might not know me. I know you don't follow me on Twitter, but you finished third place in my contest on Underdog. It's the Deposit Kingdom contest. Really nice team. Congratulations. I couldn't help but notice that on Twitter, you thanked a bunch of the Establish the Run guys. You thanked Evan Silva. Evan Silva doesn't even know what Battle Royale is. Literally doesn't know what it is. Adam Levitan, literally grinding his, cock down to a nub to figure out whether he should play Mac Hollins or Curtis Samuel in conference championship cash. Does not give a shit about that team. Drew Dinkmeyer is trying to figure out how many minutes to project Khalil Ware for tonight. Literally does not care about your Battle Royale team. And Mike Leone is down so devastatingly bad that his Bills team lost because of a bunch of bullshit calls. I've seen his Twitter feed. He's coping. He's seething. He is in no place to congratulate you on finishing third place in the Deposit Kingdom contest. And I know this is coming across harsh. I know it's only 7:23 a.m. there in Vancouver. By the way, you should meet up with my friend John Warner. Huge BR guy. You guys would hit it off. And I should also just mention, I'm not a first-time buyer, and I'm not actually wondering what my home is worth. But what I did want to say is if you want to become a member of the Deposit Kingdom community, where we will welcome you, I would have retweeted your post. If you had tagged me and said, I finished third place, thanks for the great contest, thank you for everything you do for the BR community, I would have retweeted it. I would have given you the love that you were seeking. And so I just want to let you know there's other communities out there. Those Establish the Run guys, they're up on some big pedestal. These a $2,000 first place prize, they don't get out of bed for that. But me, I'm a man of the people, Matthias, and I just want you to know when you're ready, I'm here for you. All right, love you. Bye. All right, I need some more coffee. All right. Well, congratulations to Matthias. Who got first though? Lenihan took it down. Patrick Mahomes, Barkley, Cook, Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Dallas Goedert. Congratulations. I tried to defend my second place crown in the Hail Mary. Couldn't do that. Congratulations to R.H. Houston. Look at all of these Barkley James Cook teams. Why wasn't I able to get one of those? Well, because I only did 30 drafts. But you can't take away my 168th place finish in the fullback dive too. I don't even know why I did take Matt Collins in this one. That's how you know I know ball. That's how you know I know ball. Took Matt Collins. Let's see. What else should we tilt this morning? Should we tilt some pick'ems? I think our core, I believe, would have hit if it wasn't for John. Let's get bad at John. Let's see here. Where was this core? Oh no, it was only my pick that hit. I don't want to throw my fellow badge bros under the bus, but we built the core. One of us had the lock. Kareem Hunt higher than 8.5 rushing attempts. John thought it was a good idea to do lower 23.5 longest reception on Terry McLaurin, who famously had a 36-yard completion. And Devontae Smith, Nez's pick, just so close. 47.5 yards, finishes with 45. Do you know what was super tilting? We had done the bomb on Barkley's longest rush. We did Barkley's longest rush over 49.5. First play of the game, it hits. And then all we need was little old Hollywood Brown, the air yards king himself. Couldn't do it. You guys are worried about Matthias having my personal phone number? What's the worst that's going to happen? We're going to strike up an incredible friendship, and he's going to invite me to Vancouver. We're going to go skating on an ODR. That's the worst thing that could happen. We become friends. He becomes the godfather to my daughter. He ends up helping me sell and purchase my next home after I win Best Ball Mania 6. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? What? Oh my God. What was this one? Was this the Nez and Davis one, the Hateful Eight? Not too bad, honestly. Not too bad. 6 of 8 there for the fellas. Maybe just don't do 8 entries next time, guys. Split the pot. That didn't go well. What a disaster. Where's the green? Where's the love? Nothing. This is how you do split the pot. This was my split the pot for the NFC Championship game. Grant Calcaterra, Jamison Crowder, Jeremy McNichols. Who did any of you guys win split the pot for Barkley? I want to see a screenshot of how much you got for Barkley. Was it literally like less than $1? Okay, here's one I won. My buddies, my college buddies wanted a few pick'ems for this week, and I try to give them winners. You know, when we're doing the streams, just trying to hit fucking moonshots. But when my buddies asked for a pick, I buckled down. I locked the fuck in, and I said Dallas Goedert higher than 41.5 receiving yards. Olamide Zaccheaus higher than 2.5 receptions. Take it to the bank. I think that's the only pick'em I hit yesterday. The only one. Man, there were some other, man, let me see the Zaccheaus one that really tilted me. Where is this? Or should I call him Zaccheaus, as John did? This was the one that got me, man. I built this one on After Dark. It was De'Ami Brown, lower than 5.5 targets. Our guy Historical Anomalies shouted out that De'Ami Brown, the only time in his entire career that he had more targets than this number was last week against the Lions. So we hit the lower there. Dallas Goedert, 41.5 receiving yards. And then we slid Olamide to 4.5 receptions. The thesis of this play was so correct. It was all underneath stuff. And just maybe one of Zach Ertz's fucking 16 targets. That's not hyperbole. Look it up. Zach Ertz had 16 targets yesterday. Not one more of those couldn't have gone to Olamide. This would have been a nice one. We built this one This was like, it's not showing what the payout was, but this was like 25 to win 600. This was a good one. This would have been a good one. The Barkley split the pot was $1.82. Let me see the what was the did they tweet the other one? Even Kareem Hunt. See, we were doing some last night, or yeah, was it on After Dark? 2 nights ago. And people were even saying P-Ryan. I'm like, that's not even probably going to be enough. Actually, P-Ryan probably would have been decent, but Kareem Hunt was only $7. You needed that Remigio. That's the kind of shit you need to make it move. I think it was divisional round weekend when Nico almost housed that kick return. And I think Underdog tweeted out that it would have been like a $33,000 split among 3 people. That would have been sick. That would have been cool. What is Brick saying to me on Twitter? A Nerd City nerdy tenor reference. I did actually end up I made that one lineup on After Dark. Man, DraftKings is really, they do not want to let me log into this site anymore. They're heading the way of FanDuel. They're making me verify my number. See, now, not only does Matthias have my full number, now you guys have the last 4 digits to my number as well. They're really making me work for it these days. All right. I'll show you guys my DraftKings lineup. I actually think I cashed one of them. Let's see here. Let's see if I got the big bucks. Okay, this sums up my DraftKings season in a nutshell. All of these contests are the one lineup that I built on After Dark, and we simmed it out and we tweaked it and we got the lineup into a good spot. And then I phone shitter broed one lineup into the big one. Phone shitter broed this just from the balls, and this is the one that cashed. Look at this. I was just like, give me Jaden Daniels, give me Olamide, give me Zach Ertz, give me Barkley, give me Dallas Goedert, give me James Cook, give me Xavier Worthy, give me Keon Coleman, give me Bills D. $60, easy game. How much did I pay to enter this contest? $25 into 60. You just do that every week? That's an honest living. Let's see what my simmed lineup did, though. This is why you can't trust the Sims. They led me astray. All right, this is the simmed lineup that I got so confident in that I tossed it in all of these little contests. But the main one was the octopus. When I saw that DK was offering an octopus contest yesterday, I had to hop at it. Josh Allen, James Cook, Barkley, Keon Coleman, AJ Brown, Olamide, Travis Kelce, Dalton Kincaid, Bills. Can you imagine? I did not play Travis Kelce and Dalton Kincaid. The Sims did. The Sims did. I should go tag Evan Silva, Adam Levitan, Drew Dinkmeyer, and Michael Leone and say thank you for helping me finish 427th place in the octopus. Aim higher. Aim higher, brother. Your dream is to have my personal phone number. Aim higher. Yeah, I'm going to tag Matthias. Do you think I'm saying it right? Do you think it's Matthias? Do you think that's right? I guess I don't know what the alternative would be, but it still feels weird every time I say it. Matthias. What did you need to win one of these tournaments yesterday? What is it? A lot of dupes at the top. Third place, three dupes there. You needed Jalen Hurts, Cook, Barkley, Worthy, Hollywood, AJ Brown, Dallas Goedert, Zach Ertz, Commander. So an Eagles onslaught, yeah, was pretty hot yesterday. Hurts, Barkley, AJ Brown, Goddard, and then fucking Ertz. Look at this PPR scam. 11 for 104, gets the 100-yard bonus. And then you needed Xavier Worthy, who has 6 receptions, 16 rushing yards, 85, and a tutty. And James Cook, obviously. The one piece you kind of got away with. Wow. Took a -2 at defense. God, defense doesn't matter, huh? Took a negative at defense and took it down. Congratulations, Ashy Larry. That's my dream, to win the octopus. Matthias? Yeah, that's probably right. There's a Matthias? All right, is this what we're gonna do? Do you guys want to look at big board ADPs? I don't know if I have anything else to look at. I don't know if I have anything else. I feel like I've tilted enough. I looked at my Pick'em graveyard. I looked at my Battle Royale graveyard. I looked at my Gauntlet graveyard. I looked at my DraftKings graveyard. I called Matthias. I feel like I've done it all. We're making hot time here. Only 10:36. Making quick work of this portfolio review. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Get through it. I booked a yoga class for noon. I got a yoga class at noon. Chop, chop. Let's see this. Do you think Matthias would call me back? So it's still only 7:36 there. He strikes me as a guy that taps in right at 8 a.m. I can just picture him right now. He's wearing a button down. He's got like an Argyle vest pullover over it. He's in line at Starbucks getting his cappuccino to go. He's got his little laptop in a kind of a satchel bag over his shoulder. He's listening to old episodes of the Solo Pod on his Apple EarPods as he walks into the office. And then he's going to be so excited. He's going to get to his desk. And I'd like to imagine he has one of those old school phones. And there's just the flashing red light. Voicemail. And he had a rough weekend. You know, he's confiding to his girlfriend, you know, business has been tough. Been trying to get my name out there on social media. I pinned it, you know, just thinking, who knows? He's going to be I got a voicemail. He's going to roll up his sleeves, both literally and figuratively. He's going to say, let me take this call. He's actually going to put on his headphones real quick because he's like, this one might be important. Puts on his headphones. And then he presses 1 for voicemail. Fuck! I think that's how it's gonna go. All right, Steve, relax here. Come on, let me do the bits, Steve. I don't know which Steve this is. I'm worried it's 72-year-old Steve making Pornhub jokes. Steve, let me do the bits. All right. That's I was doing some world building here, and you come in here and say our hero, Matthias, is watching Pornhub on the way to work. Steven, come on. Let me build up a realistic portrait of this realtor. He's not watching Pornhub on his way to work. Steven, come on, man. Come on. We're trying to paint a flattering portrait of this Canadian, and you're out here thinking this guy's watching Pornhub on his way to the office? I think it's because I've been watching Severance. Mookie says, pressing 1 for a voicemail. Are we in 2002? I'm in a retro futurism mood. You know how you watch that second episode and they got all the old cars and Ellie is like recording a video and it's on like some old VHS tape and the screen is fuzzy. It's like, isn't this set in modern times, but they did it. It's a stylistic choice. And as I was doing the world building of Matthias, I liked envisioning that he had one of those old school, almost like beige phones that had the all-in-one, the voicemail, the cord, maybe even the rotary dial. But it doesn't matter. The world has been blown to smithereens. We were building up Matthias as this down and out, bad luck realtor in Vancouver whose life was about to turn around because they finished third place in the Deposit Kingdom. But it all came crumbling down when Steven said he would be watching two girls getting it on his way to work. Relax. That is not a spoiler. Relax. Everybody relax. I am not a spoiler guy. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm allowed to talk about what the cars look like. Man, what are we even doing? Oh, yeah, we're looking at ADP. Is this ADP fake? There's no way people aren't taking Barkley first. There's no way. This ADP has to be fake. Someone tell me who's done a best ball draft. This is fake. People are taking Barkley 101. All the dude does is score 60-yard touchdowns every time he touches the ball. And you're going to take Jamar Chase? Nah, get the fuck out of here. That ADP is fake. That's bait. That's that gift. That's bait. Yes, see? I haven't even done a draft and I knew. Saquon goes first. Yes. See? It's fake. Refresh the ADPs, Numi and Hope. Refresh it. Barkley goes 1. You know what? You guys are all falling for my trick. I'm trying to see how many of you sick fucks have drafted teams already. I'm rounding you up. You guys are on a list. You're 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 on a list. Welcome to the right side of history. Man. Let's pour some more coffee as we've gotten through 2 ADPs. We're going to go through all 200. All right, what do we have up next? Bijan Robinson feels like a good pick. Jahmyr Gibbs feels like a good pick. Justin Jefferson, did he do anything this year? Feels like a bad pick. Puka Nacua feels fine. CeeDee Lamb, Nico Collins, Devon Achane, huh? We're doing Devon Achane in the first round. That kind of scares me. Wow. Brian Thomas ahead of Malik Neighbors, huh? So we're doing that. Christian McCaffrey at 12 until we learn that he's spending his entire offseason in Germany. Look at that. What life comes at you fast. Brian Thomas 11, Malik Neighbors 13, Ladd McConkey 17, Brock Bowers 17. Okay, here's our first rookie. Here's everyone showing off that they know the rookies. I saw him play on that blue field. Got to take him at pick 20. Wow, Chase Brown, our 0 RB gem, up at the 2-3 turn. Bucky Irving, 26.4. Trey McBride, our second tight end off the board in the early third. Seems fine. Joe Mixon, James Cook, climbing out of the dead zone into the tippity top of it. T. Higgins for his, fourth straight year in a row with the exact same ADP. Ooh, Breece Hall. What a fall from grace. This kind of feels a little bit like an overreaction to me. This feels a little bit like an overreaction to me. Are you guys really clicking Joe Mixon over Breece Hall? Is that happening? Garrett Wilson, Kyron, JSN. I'm kind of surprised JSN isn't a little higher here. Like, I'm sorry. I'm taking JSN over Terry McLaurin, I think. But slap's going to slap. Mike Evans, 38.4. This dude came into the league in 2014 and still has a top 40 ADP. What a legend. Jalen Hurts, Marvin Harrison. Man, rookies are so insulated. George Kittle, finally more expensive than the previous year. Xavier Worthy up here. That feels fine. Xavier Worthy has almost the exact same ADP as he did last year. Like, people were taking him at 43. And now he actually broke out. I think you can take Xavier Worthy higher than that. I guess Rashee Rice coming back, maybe, yada, yada. I don't know. Xavier Worthy looks good. Wow, Tyreek Hill at 44. That feels like a buy the dip spot. I think you buy the dip on Tyreek Hill. That kind of feels like the Mike Evans the year he was going in the 6th round. I think you buy the dip on that. I mean, I won't be. I'm just saying, if I were in a draft, I would consider buying the dip on Tyreek Hill. Zay Flowers, Jameson. This is a nice stretch of wide receivers here. Zay, Jamo, Pickens, Roman, year 2. Wow, Judy. This is a trap right here. I'm telling you right now, Jerry Judy's a trap. Don't do it. Don't do it. Jordan Addison there seems nice. Finally getting a discount on Laporta relative to last year. Okay, we found our second rookie. Can you guys give me the phonetic pronunciation like you did from Matthias? That was helpful. How are we saying this name? Tetiori. I'm going to just do like a John Warner where you just power through with confidence with a wrong pronunciation. Teditori McMillian. How do you say it? Tetora? T-Mac? I like that. Tet? So does no one actually know how to say it? All of you guys just do nicknames? I mean, I'm fine with nicknames, but is everyone saying that they don't know how to say it? Tet-a-ri-o-a. Let me try again. If I'm going to be doing radio, if I'm going to be doing LG TV shows, I need to get this down. So let's all practice. Tet-a-ri-o-a. Teta-ri-o-a. 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 Now, is he Japanese? It sounds Japanese. I went from Italian to Japanese. Okay, now we got someone else trying to help me out here. Tetaroa. Tetaroya. I said, is he Japanese? Tortellini. No, okay. This is where I have to, I've heard him. I know he went to Arizona. I know about Ashton Jeanty. This is where I draw the line. Who the hell is a Morion Hampton? Well, actually, he led the FBS in yards after contact. Who is Omarion? This is what I like to see. Plotter. UNC running back? Damn. Didn't even get to have Bill Belichick coach him. He was a year too early. Davis cover boy for his first of 150 streams. Can we set odds? There's no way Davis is able to do that without the equivalent of like stream PEDs, right? He's going to have to start multi-tabling. There's no way, because that's literally 150 hours, right? Those drafts take an hour. That's 150 hours. So even just on pure days, that's 6.25 days of drafting. If he just did a marathon, 6 straight days of drafting. There's no way. There's no way. I could barely get in 150 from May to September. So when this closes, this year it'll probably feel a little early, right? How many days does he have? So it'll be February, March, April. So he has I guess he has 90 days. I mean, I guess he can do it. He needs to average what? Okay, he needs to average about 2 a day, but that includes weekends. Man, I mean, I think he can do it, but here's my bet. I think he starts multi-tabling them. Davis is going to get bored. He is going to get bored waiting for the clock, and he's going to start multi-tabling them. That's what he's going to do. He's going to fire up 5 at a time. And here's the thing. He's going to want to be put in the record books. You know, there's me, 150 streamed. There's Neil, the world's oldest. If Davis multi-tables, I think we have to put an asterisk next to it. Do you guys agree? That's the equivalent of stream PEDs if you do it. We need to put his stream in the humidor, get rid of the humidor, I should say. Or no, wait, do you put it? What makes it? We need to put it in the humidor. I can't remember my baseball references. Yes, I have seen people complaining about 30-second clocks. Here's the thing. You guys do this to yourself. This is why you're not drafting big board teams right now. Davis made his bed, and now he needs to lie in it. All right, what other ADPs do we need to look at? Pacheco, there's no way. Who the hell is taking Pacheco at 60.2? This dude can't get carries over Kareem Hunt right now. You can't take Pacheco at 60.2. Come on. That ADP has to be fake. Luther Burden III. Who is he, ball knowers? Who is Luther Burden? Tell me Luther Burden. Go back to the beginning of the stream, Keep the Chief. We are not firing one up. 1, I don't have an hour. 2, I'm on a drafting hiatus right now. 3, I don't know who Luther Burden is, so how do you expect me to draft in this contest? Mizzou wide receiver, better product last year. Who was the last Mizzou wide receiver product that was good? Dorial Green-Beckham? Red flag. This is like the TCU thing, right? Can't draft these wide receivers from TCU. I don't know about these Mizzou wide receivers. You guys are wanting to go back all the way to Jeremy Maclin. Yikes. Yikes. Who's Caleb Johnson with a K? Who's Caleb Johnson with a K? He feels like a smaller back to me. Little scat back. I'm really excited to see Caleb Johnson's 3-cone time. Trevion Henderson. Man, I keep getting older, and these names keep getting weirder. That's how I really need to channel my old man on a rocking chair on his porch vibe. What's the deal with these names? Who the fuck is Quinshawn Judkins? Back in my day, the guys were just named Matt Elam and John Elway. Who the fuck is Quinshawn Judkins? All right, I'm gonna flex some ball knowledge on you guys. Emeka Egbuka. I read one mock draft on Fantasy Life where I said, where he was mocked to the Ravens. Heard he's like an Anquan Bolden type. Is that right? Jeez, Brandon Ayuk, 81. Jaden Reed, 81. Jacoby Myers. This is where the the robust RB bros start grabbing their wide receivers. They look at this range after starting their draft with 4 straight running backs and they're like, fucking Rashid Shaheed is my wide receiver 1. Yes, sign me up for that. Jawan Jennings, that seems nice. Tyrone Tracy, that seems nice. This is a good fucking pick. So we're going to boost. Like, trust me, I'm excited about Bucky Irving. I love Bucky Irving. I know he's got the better offensive environment, but we're going to take Bucky Irving at pick 26, but not take Tyrone Tracy until pick 85. This might be the best pick on the board right now, folks. Look, if I was a big board thought leader, I would say Tyrone Tracy might be the best value on the board right now, but I'm not. I'm retired. I'm retired until I'm not. You don't have to, I have no influence. I'm not in the big board streets. No one cares what I say. I just listed off a bunch of rookies I don't know. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, Tyrone Tracy is egregiously mispriced. Got about 4 more minutes. And then I need to get ready for my yoga class. Tyler Warren, our first rookie tight end. What is this? Tight end 10. All right. Jonnu Smith, Tyler Warren, choose your fighter. Let's do a poll in the chat. I need to start being better about engaging my chat. I need to start engaging my chat with topics that lead to conversations. I need to go over here and make a chat. I need to create a poll. Where is my ability to create a poll? Why can't I create a poll right now? Oh, it's because I'm signed into the ship chasing account. Let me switch accounts so I can make a poll. I'm going to ask you guys this question. I want everybody to vote. I want everybody to vote. Start a poll. Let your viewers take in the big board. Same ADP. Are you taking Jonnu or are you taking Tyler Warren? God, this is gonna spark conversation. All right, let's do it. Let's see it. I want to see this poll. All right. Look at this. Wow. Let me share the poll directly and we can all just watch this in real time. Except my face is obscuring it. I got to put myself somewhere else. I got to put myself down here. Let's get rid of the overlay. Let's make this poll everything right now. Wow. Look at this. This is divisive. Jonnu Smith, 53%, 47%. I'm never going to end this poll. There are 248 people watching right now, and we have only had 59 people vote in this conversation topic. This thing is going to set X on fire later today. Who would you rather have? The sage vet who broke out in year 7, Jonnu Smith, or the next Brock Bowers? 56%. Someone's saying in the chat that Tyler Warren is a gam. I'm inclined to believe you, but Jonnu is running away with this poll right now. If you are part of Tyler Warren Nation, I need you to vote. Has Davis started doing goals? I think Davis could make a mint if he started doing this. Davis starts doing, this is my goal. 50 super chats, $100 or more in the next 50 minutes, and I'll stream one big board draft. This is how you get rich as an influencer. All right, there's the goal. We got 50 $100 super chats to go, and I'll draft a big board team. Anyways, back to the results. Okay, Tyler Warren is closing the gap. Tyler Warren is closing the gap. Here we go. This is the alpha we need. Tyler Warren's girlfriend, Jezaniah. Can someone give me the phonetic pronunciation in the chat? Jezaniah Marrero. See that? How I rolled the R's. Continues to make social media drool after leaked photos of her in a tiny green bikini. Thank you, Mathology. Is this real? Kyle Pitts is at 180. Tell me that's real. You got to buy that dip. Come on. All jokes aside, you got to buy the dip on Kyle Pitts at 180. What's the difference between Kyle Pitts at 180 and whatever other tight end is at 180? He's not Bowers, though. Just a football guy's kind of guy. He caught a TD after lining up at center. To me, that shows versatility, Eli. That's a skill that's valued in the modern NFL. Okay, Tyler Warren has flipped Jonnu. Enough people saying he was again. You know what actually did it? It was Mathology's Nugget. The second people heard Tiny Green Bikini, they started voting for Tyler Warren. We're up to 91 votes. All right, we'll check back in on this. I'm going to look at a few more ADPs, and then we're shutting this down so I can get ready for my yoga class. I'm sorry, Tyler. We didn't reach our goal to do a big board draft. We needed to get 50 $100 super chats, and we didn't reach it. I'm sorry. We tried. All right, let's look at a few more ADPs. I got to see if this Kyle Pitts thing is fake or not. Where is he? Wait. Did I get trolled? Where's Kyle Pitts? Kyle Pitts is 173. Someone named Harold Fannin Jr. I love this. This guy's our generation. Also, shout out to Ben Sinnott yesterday, right? Man, was anyone else just counting their Skolanskis for their Will Shipley, Ben Sinnott mini correlation in the conference championship game? Just two rookies balling out when it matters the most for our best ball teams. What a fake punt catch by Ben Sinnott. Poise, ran the route to perfection, hauled it in on the biggest stage. Where is Ben Sinnott going? No way. We're taking Harold Fannin over Ben Sinnott. Luke Lackey. So let me see these names ahead of Kyle Pitts. Harold, okay, Dalton Schultz, fine. K. Dotton, fine. Fryermuth, fine. Ingram, fine. Who the fuck is a Colston Loveland? That's not real. Jake Ferguson, fine. Likely, fine. Kincaid, like, we got, if we're going to banish Kyle Pitts, we got to banish Dalton Kincaid, too. We got to banish Dalton Kincaid. I guess I don't have problems with this Kyle Pitts ADP. Everyone is just fucking punting tight end, huh? Cole Kmet at 175? Year 2 with Caleb Williams and a 28-year-old offensive coordinator? Can you believe that, guys? The new Bears offensive coordinator is 28 years old. He was born in 1996. I am almost a decade older than the new Bears offensive coordinator. I am a decade old. I am prank calling realtors in Canada. And there's a guy 10 years younger than me who's going to be an offensive coordinator in the NFL. That's two forks in the road of life. There's a path that leads you to prank calling a realtor in Canada because he didn't shout you out for finishing third place in your conference championship round 4-person draft contest. And then there's being a 28-year-old offensive coordinator for Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson. Those are two forks in the road in life. I went down one path. That other guy went down another. Loveland is a stud. I'll believe you. I believe you. Let's Google image one of these guys. I want to Google Loveland. Let's Google Colston Loveland. Oh boy. Oh man, this guy goes hard. Look at that. Can we get a few more armbands for him? Just a couple more. This is our hero. This is a guy that we're taking over Kyle Pitts. He looks a little small. Looks a little small to me. But then again, Brock Bowers looked pretty small next to Gronk, but this is our hero. This is a guy that you guys are putting real American dollars on. This guy, fucking backward hats wearing, bro. Oh, you can't even see that because I have it covered. There, this one right here. Wow. All right. I'll believe you guys. I'm a little skeptical. I was skeptical of Dylan Laube, and you guys know how that worked out? He went on the take cast, and then his one play of the season, I believe he fumbled. So that was the first rookie I Googled last year was Dylan Laube. I'm not saying that correlation necessarily implies causation, but I'm just saying Colston Loveland is the first prospect that I've Google imaged in 2025, and that proved to be a kiss of death. If you see Davis trying to get Colston Loveland on the take cast, just be wary. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right. Go watch ADP Chasing later today. I'll be back for Swolecast tomorrow. The rest of the goods later this week. Love you all. Have a good day.